can't believe what a moron I am sometimes. Anyways, as I was saying, I did the Suicide King challenge, which is why I stopped on it and it was finished. Which, you know, I think it is the better unlock of the 3 challenges. You know, you could argue I should just leave them be until the end of the everything, if I really wanted to be optimal with my unlocks, but that seems boring. I'd rather get the challenges done before I pick up everything. It's a very good start. But yeah, I mean, of the two, I'd rather dilute the already kind of lesser pool of the tarot cards than dilute the rune pool, which on average has, I'd say, better stuff. Or at least more interesting, I mean, if nothing else. Yeah, Magic Mush is a very powerful beginning. I feel like we have a good opportunity to make do here. I always seem to forget to unmute when I am tired. So maybe I shouldn't record as shortly after I woke up as before. Then I won't be able to upload in a timely manner because for some reason my schedule is recording the same day, which is completely unsustainable for the future most likely. But, you know, if I ever, or more likely whenever I stop making content as reliably, you know, I'm probably, you know, I'm not gonna work on things to be posted on a specific day necessarily. I mean, maybe. We'll see. I don't really like the idea of schedules though. That was bad damage, by the way. I didn't really say anything, but it is. Although, getting Capricorn was quite nice. It's one of the better planetarium. It's not a planetarium item. One of the better astrology items, that's the term. So all stats up, even if it ain't much in terms of actual stat ups. It's still good. So, I'm happy about it. Plus it gives me bombs, which unfortunately I didn't get any last flow, so big whoop, I guess. I would like, especially now that I got another soul heart, I definitely like damage ups. Just because I already have the funny multiplier. So I kind of feel like I should really get as many damage ups as possible. It's just, you know, because they're worth more. They're worth 1.5 times as much. Or 50% more if you want to be, you know, technical about it. Figured the Super Serum would be over this way. Alright. I mean, that's what I was hoping for. Bring the speed down with me in case I find PhD at some point, which isn't all too that unlikely, because now that I have Petrified Poop, there's a decent chance I'll go to a shop in the future. Not a guarantee, but it's possible. Not gonna go bomb for that chest, doesn't really seem worth it. I'm not going to the shop this flow, and we're moving on. Need some more health. I'd like some health generation of some sort, if possible, but we'll see. Only time will tell, I suppose. Get in there. Alright. Now it's even more worthwhile to break the poops. I was already doing it in hopes of Petrified Poop, because that's really the only purpose to do it, for your repentance. I mean, I guess. As I've said before, you can break it with a bomb, and you can make a bridge with it. But, big whoop. Another penny. Could go my entire run. I'm gonna have to pass on that. I don't think I would likely re-roll very much. I don't think it would help. So, I think I'm just gonna keep what I got. And I'm not all about winning. Sometimes it might seem like I am, but I'm not. I just feel like it's gonna make this run. It's gonna be I feel like it would be a throw, most likely. It seems like a throw to me. I don't know, it could give me, you know, Brimstone Ludo, something like that. But it seems unlikely given the few items that I actually have. I'm really sick of this room. Especially due to Corrosive Darkness. It's really obnoxious. But don't worry, here's more worms. Whatever. It's not the black ones, or... Are they black? What would those worms with the opening tears classify as in color? Kind of a gray, I suppose, a dark gray. One day I'll be able to one-shot these guys. Almost got enough money. Probably not gonna go to the shop on this floor, even if I do get enough money, because it's a million miles away, because this floor is obese. He said two-shot the skellies. I mean, bonies, sorry. Gotta get them correctly named. Alright, let's get in here. Gimpy is, you know, technically a form of health generation. At the very least, I can get some health back when I take damage. Yeah. Can't really complain about that. I'll go for that later. Alright. I'm just gonna leave the battery. It's not really worth using on poop, even with petrified poop. I'd rather hold on to it, and maybe I'll get like a boss, or rather a devil deal that has an active. That Satanic Bible, for example. If I got Satanic Bible, that would be fantastic for me. We'll take the key. I just wanted to finish that up. Alright, well, there's still a chance that I could get something in here, I suppose. No. Ah. I don't know what was in my mouth just now, but it felt gross. Alright, next flow. We're doing good on health though, so that's good. That's good water. Stay hydrated. I always want to make that note. Some people, you know, they just drink like a bottle of water and they call it quits for the day. I could never do that. That's disgusting. I'd be dead by the end of the day of dehydration. Not literally, obviously, but still. So again, I'm just gonna leave the battery this floor because there's a decent chance I could find an active. Well, I don't know, actually. There is a chance, really. Yeah, I'll donate. What do I care? It's unlikely the shop will have anything I really want. And I'd rather continue getting to work on this dono machine. There we go, you know, now we're done. Don't have to think about it. Let's not corner ourselves. That's what we should do. Not a fan of that. It's nice to not be playing the Lost and be in constant high stress. This room's gonna take a while to clear. And by, you know, clear, of course, I mean specifically the poops. Oh, the luck up's very nice, though. I'm appreciative of that. It's more or less on pace for boss rush. Although, you know, it's really not necessary anymore for anyone whatsoever. But yeah, I do want to go find the treasure room. And I've got a lot of money. I should probably go to the shop and at least look at it. Okay, well, it's just greed then. Whoa. Here for now. Yay, more money. I'd appreciate some health, honestly. Comparatively. Well, we got plenty of money at least. I definitely don't feel bad about donating. Let's try and find that treasure room. know what you are, but I don't think you're anything of value. I know, like, pure blue is luck up, and blue and Darko blue, I believe, is I can see forever. Found the treasure room. Bunch of losers, so. Field shots are helping, honestly. Helping a lot. Because that is making the fast guys not chase me down. You know, okay. 2/3 of the way to unlocking planetariums. This ain't so bad as it could have been because of good old Magic Mush. The damage down is significantly less severe than it could be for other people. I'll try for a secret room here. Still haven't gotten that increased overdue chance, so I'd like to. And I got some good money. I wish I could have donated more. I have a lot more money to give, but it is what it is, I suppose. There's a tinted rock up there. If I could, like, get Chub to charge me down here. I mean, I still hit him with it, so good enough. Don't forget, Chub dislikes smoke. Alright. But yeah, this one's still alright, even after taking Libra, and I feel like we could get a lot better because of Libra. I don't think it... Excuse me. I don't think it's a terrible item by any means. That's nice. That's given some good tears ups. Probably affected other stats pretty alright, but it's kind of hard to tell when you have Dark Matter. And no Found HUD, which we won't be getting for a while, so don't look forward to it. Although, I mean, I don't think Afterbirth would take that long. I think I've said this before, I think Afterbirth and Afterbirth Plus will take the least time out of the entire series. That is fantastic. Because, let's see, Afterbirth you get 2 characters, Afterbirth Plus you get 2 characters. Afterbirth adds Greed, Hush, and Mega Satan. Afterbirth Plus adds Delirium and Greedier. I mean, and then 10 and 5 challenges respectively. Granted, there's Ultra Hard in Afterbirth Plus, so that's gonna suck, but I don't think they're gonna take that long. The longest part might be just getting items, which, you know, no shame, I'm gonna play Isaac a lot, because I'm going to want to get out of Afterbirth Plus at least as fast as possible, because it's not as bad as it was, but I still, you know, I say if anyone's getting Isaac, if you're gonna get Afterbirth Plus, you might as well just get Repentance too, because it's just so much better. It's so much better than Afterbirth Plus is. The balance is better. You're more likely to actually be able to win runs, and you won't get screwed by RNG. Maybe this is just, you know, a holdover from when I was an inferior player, but I feel like Afterbirth Plus, you got screwed a lot less because of, you know, a lack of skill, and more of it just sucks. And too bad for you, I guess. There's a lot of bad items in Afterbirth Plus, for example. So I'm not particularly fond of it. I don't recall if we got a W last flow, but I don't think so, and I don't think this is going to affect it because of that. But I did it anyways. I'll take a code for a key. That's alright. If we make Boss Rush, which we're very much on pace for still, I think in fact we've started moving faster since last flow, because we got 2 tiers ups, more or less, since last flow. I mean, Cancer was this one, I'm pretty sure, but man, if I didn't have bombs. Low to the pit. Contract from below. I take contract from below. I don't really care about low to the pit. Contract from below, though, is going to be really good, especially once we get to the chest, predominantly. and I don't think health is too big of a problem. I mean, we're not doing great on it, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, we're not hoping for it because we aren't even getting hit that much. So I don't particularly care. Oh, yeah, I mean, then you just completely, throw any issues that I had out the window immediately, so I guess it's completely unimportant. I mean, that's just lucky. There's no two ways about it there. Nice. You'd swear I have Mom's key with how much I got there. If I could find a teleport card, that would be awesome. Because I could get Polaroid and then go back and play that guy. I might just blow up skulls if I can't find one naturally. I might come back there and actually use a loop bridge. Well, I don't know. We'll see. First off, let's do this. Yeah, I mean, the magician card is kind of unimportant here, but do it. Oh yeah, I think homing is actually better when you have less shot speed, so this would not be a very good run for homing, as is being demonstrated here by the terrible homing when there even is an attempt. Also, bad damage, but I kind of forgot that he got feared in my defense. Screws with his jumps. Hey, and I get my health back anyways. Alright, but yeah, we're gonna... I mean, we got time to full clear too. But yeah, I got bombs, so let's start blowing up some of these. Yeah, here's a nice grouping of them. Yeah, I don't know how I didn't get hit. Actually, I think it was pre-flies. Thanks, Halo. Flies. Let's go in here. Nice. Profit. Reward. Clubs is very useful for our situation. The world, if we don't get anything else, that's a pretty alright card in general. I'm happy to take it forward with me. God, that says a shop. I have 71 cents. Oh yeah, I'm buying this. That's explicit there, yeah, I forgot entirely. Thanks, Kimpy. Try for secret rooms. It's super great apparently. Not gonna be very useful. Didn't even get the quarter. Lame. Got a bomb and a key though, and some more money that I'm not gonna utilize. Got a couple more opportunities. Okay, well, that's the last room. I do think we're still going to make boss rush even with how long we're taking, because we just have time to work with, and this is a good run, and etc, etc. I think these are the last two, really. Okay. Then, I guess it is what it is. Just play him though. Just play him without Polaroid. I would rather have this, honestly. Oh, thanks. Maybe it'll be a telepose called in, I can still steal from boss rush. Telepose pill. I ain't gonna risk having to fight boss rush. I don't think we'd lose, to be honest, but I also don't think it would go very quickly. And unless it's amazing, because, you know, I mean, I'll still do a boss rush if there's a really good item in it. Take you. That's one of those items that I'd be willing to take. Good old Cricket's head. It was not a telebuild. It was, oh, you a wizard. But yeah, I love Cricket's body. I don't care. I do care about this, oh, you a wizard. It's really obnoxious, but yeah, I think we're probably at tier cap at this point, which kind of sucks actually, because now any cures ups we get are not going to affect our stats further. Alright, straight shots. Back into easy mode. But we have really good stats already, so, you know, I don't think it's that big of a deal. Yeah, I think this will go pretty smooth and pretty quick at that, because Cricket's body is just a good item, especially when you have high fire rate and higher damage. It's kind of mediocre at start of a run, although it's still good, I'd say, on average. It is a bad range down a lot of the time, but odds are you'll be able to get range back eventually. It's uncommon you go a run without any range ups, really. And yeah, we're in permanent Polaroid invincibility state. We always will be, rather. We'll always be able to activate the Polaroid, that's what I'm trying to say. Because of being Blue Baby. So that is quite nice. That is a powerful aspect of Blue Baby. Also, not having red hearts can be a drawback sometimes, but at least in like Rebirth, I'd say it's exclusively an upside, really. I can't really think of anything that makes me think, ah, gosh, I wish I had a red health right now, except like, I don't know, Devil Beggars pre-Polaroid, which, I mean, even then, if you're doing fine on health, it's a big whoop, just play them anyways. You got good iframes. Since this is pre-repentance, you can still abuse that. Alright. Already done with the Monster Gish wave. That just proves how good this one is. Missed killing pin on the flow cycle. So sad. Now the alts. And now bloat. Thanks. Thanks. Man, you just wiped the flow with Masculine for me. I think that's like speedrun level of bloat Masculine for me killing. Obviously target death, as I've said a million times before, and I'll say it a million times again, he's the hardest horseman. Just because of those sides. And I mean, even of the champions, I'd say he's the easiest champion. Well, I don't know about the easiest champion, but he's easier as a champion. Because he doesn't spawn sides, at least not as much. I know at least one of his spawns is just bomb leeches. Also, we can turn into Judas if we so desire, which we don't. Although, you know, I'm pretty sure Judas also needs to do chests, so if we die, and somehow, if we die, then I think we'll still unlock something. Pretty sure. But yeah, I don't plan on. I'm definitely not going to activate it on purpose. It would kind of take a while anyways to get all that health down. Especially with the Polaroid at this point. I think speed and like is, yeah, that thing. It does in fact affect other stats, so I think this is going to be an overall stat up. Knockdown is unfortunate. If I want either to turn into a good pill though, I'd rather take a luck up. It's kind of, you know, wishful thinking at this point that we get Virgo or PhD, but you can't completely eliminate it as a possibility. The chest will happen eventually, and maybe we'll find literally nothing we want to carry in there. Hopefully we find a Yeo gun. I'm just gonna be completely real with you. But yeah, we'll see. There's no assumptions in this house. You go with whatever you got that is best in the moment. And in this case, I say the luck up would be more useful than a speed up. That was quick. That was a quick. Target them leeches. They are the worst. Well, they're not, but they're up there. Get me out of there, man. I almost just walked into that. Only one Isaac's head over cancer, you know, I just don't really think it's as good. I don't know. Might as well check it. Could have an item. Yeah, didn't, but could have. Couple more cents to shove into my bag void. I am 0 thirds guppy, so I'm not particularly intrigued by this question. I am doubtful that the boss is that way any further, so I'm gonna take a side tone. It's not impossible, I will acknowledge that. That was unfortunate, I wasn't really paying attention. It's not impossible, it could connect between the two, but I'm gonna guesstimate that it's not there. There's a pin and rock. Might as well. I got a lot of keys. We already went over where that wasn't any good. Could have spent 2 keys on that. It's not likely to be good. Even the best thing, usually, that you can get from that is not really important now. That thing could be tentacles. You're going up to Isaac. Alright. Sloth could give us 0. I'm technically the wishful thinkers amongst us. Gave us Wheel of Fortune, which is still an item. In case you don't know, blowing up machines of any ilk in the chest also gives you items. My speculation there as to why is that they kind of have the same base code of how chest payouts work, and so the putting into an item on the chest flag, or whatever, still triggers on them despite not being chests. And that got patched in like Afterbirth, I believe, so not gonna really matter there. Although maybe this is a flash hallucination and that hasn't been a thing for a while. Regardless, I mean, it's not exactly much better than a luck up, a hypothetical luck up at that. Obviously, small lock is great. I'm so glad it's finally unlocked because it is so useful, even late into a run. It's so nice. It's just damage and tears. In my case, I don't get the tears, but I get damage, and speed down is negligible at best. At best, in terms of trying to hurt me. Alright. Let's try up here for a secret room, why not? Try down here for a secret room. Alright then. Get a close room. Because I'm lazy, I'll bomb through there too. Nice. Perfectly aligned with the other black hearts. I don't really care to do this room. Just being honest. Sure. There, now I can just know where to go. I'd say that was worth it. Die. Loki might take a hot second, but there we go. Pretty easy still. I think that's it. I really don't care about spinning bombs here. It's just too much of a time commitment to fight enemies multiple all at once. Everything Everywhere All at Once, the hit movie from last year, I think. Unless my sense of time is completely incorrect, which, you know, the fact that I'm unsure means it kind of is. I don't need you. Intro's phase 2. Oh! Oh, we're fine. I hype him up, but he's not actually that bad. I'm just saying, of the horsemen, he's the worst. That was not great damage, but wasn't paying too much attention to him. And I don't think it's gonna matter too much at the end of the day. Don't particularly want that. What? Let's try here. Whoa, hey. If only I had guppies. This one would be so much better. Because it's so bad right now. Alright, phase 2. Now we play the waiting game. It's my favorite game. It's better than Isaac. It's better than Spelunky. It's better than Don't Starve. It'll be better than Silk Song, etc. Alright, moving on to the actual goal. Water. Now let's find out if I was right. I was right. Oh, that's the item. That is quite literally the item for me. Pretty trash, all things considered. Although I did get Lord of the Flies, so at least I have flight now. Let's find out if this is true or rubbish. Stupid damage. I mean, I don't think I need to clarify that. Not sure how much Maniku's power is doing for us, but it's better than nothing. It's one of the few times that I have a bunch of money going into the chest and I actually get Maniku's power. Wow. Well, screw you too, man. Sure. Let's just do this. That's something in this job. Whoa. Gee, it's so much harder when Isaac... I don't know. This is the easiest fight of my life. It's not, but it was pretty easy. Up there. Anyways, there we go. Another thing done. We unlocked Fate in the golden chest pool. And also probably treasure room in general. One more character completed. The hardest non-secret one in my opinion. Just because he's kind of irrelevant. Doesn't have much going for him. In and of himself. Gotta get the synergies there. But yeah, pretty good item. Not really sure. Excuse me. What we're gonna do next? Not gonna do the loss. What am I even saying? But we're getting to the end of the line here in terms of unlocking stuff, like actual items that we can try to acquire. So, yeah. I suppose that's everything. Thank you for watching. If you made it this far, I hope you did enjoy the video, and if so, you can, do whatever you want to it. It doesn't really matter to me. And see you in the next video. Bye.